Asante sana. Let's be seated. Asanteni sana. Thank you, everyone. God is good. And all the time. And that's his nature. I must begin today by saying thank you. Thank you all. Asanteni sana. Where do I start? It has been a long journey. Maybe I should start from the beginning so that you can understand my motivation and what this day means to me and what this day means to Nairobi. I grew up less than 2 kilometers from here, in Ngara, in Nairobi. I remember as children growing up, we lived in a neighborhood of contrasts. While we weren't poor, I wouldn't say we were poor, but our estate wasn't the best either. And I'm so happy to see my relatives all here. It wasn't as organized or as clean as our neighbors. And I've given this story many times. And I always wondered why that was so. Especially compared to our immediate neighboring estate that seemed like heaven to us. The roads were nicer, there was no litter, the grass was even greener. But I eventually got to know at that young age that it was because that neighborhood did not necessarily have better people. They were just organized. They had created a sense of community. They had selected good leadership, and things worked. So being the politician I was, even then 7 years of age, I organized a demonstration to protest that system. I got other children involved and things began working. And I'm proud to say that even then we started seeing change. I've also just learned that today, on this day, August the 25th, in 2012, Neil Armstrong, who was the first person to set foot on the moon, died at 82. He accomplished that at age 38, which is a year older than me at that time. And what I really admired about him was the ability to dream. If Neil and his team were bold enough to dream to be the first people on the moon, what is stopping us as Nairobians, including the 7-year-olds out there like I was, from hoping for a working city? I don't think it is too much for us to ask for. We can do it. From Kayole to Langata, Makadara to Dagoretti, throughout the entire span of our 17 sub-counties, 85 wards, Nairobi is full of vibrant culture, inspiration, ambition, energy, and hope. And I have always believed that all we need is a working city, and we will become unstoppable, that we will become a regional and global force. This is what we stand for. A city of order, a city of dignity, a city of hope, and a city of opportunity for all. We can make Nairobi work together. At this point, Your Excellency, President-elect, and all the leaders here, I want to acknowledge my competitors, especially my friend Polycarp Igathe, who I sat with recently, and he excused himself for today saying he's traveling. I want to acknowledge him because many of you might not know, but really running for office is above all an act of patriotism and courage. And like any race, the best political contest challenge candidates to their very best and to the end of their wits. So thank you, Polycarp Igathe, for engaging on the issues and for moving our county and our politics forward in the most positive way. You are a true embodiment of siasa safi, which I believe in. Thank you, Polycarp. And also thank you for all the other candidates. I've seen my friend Haman Grewal somewhere here. You saw him at the earlier debate. He did very well. Thank you, Haman, for being here. And we hope that we can all work together because the politics is over now. Nairobians want services. Nairobians want